Okay, so here we are at the Friday house. There's Craig's house right there, Ice Cube's house in the film. And you can go up, pay the man who owns the house, and give him $20. You can sit right there, just like Craig and Smokey did. Get a picture. They've got merch here. We're gonna go over everything from the film. There's Craig's house. We'll go over just past these 3 palm trees seen in the film. They walk right between the palm trees. Stanley's house over here. Miss Parker across the street. And Smokey's house. We're gonna go over everything. One of my favorite movies. As the film begins, get to see Craig's house. Man, there's so many good actors in this. Bernie Mac, Ice Cube, Chris Tucker. Tommy Lister Jr., rest in peace to him, who played Debo. Check this out. They even have Debo's bike here. Look at that. Debo's bike. Debo's bike.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this.
Some merch here. Look at these Friday house hats. Look at that. It's pretty cool. These. These would be good in Canada. Man, this is really cool. This guy is a major entrepreneur. Classic shots from the film. Damn! There's Big Worm. What up, Big Perm? I mean, Big Worm. Playing with my emotions. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Smoke. Play with your money? I never play with your money. Look at this. We got. Yeah. Come on.
Hawaii?
How about a dollar? A dollar and some envelopes. Rest in peace to this guy, AJ Johnson. Ezel. Hell no. All you're gonna do is smoke it up. And we got to give a rest in peace to this man.
Hawaii?
Tommy Lister Jr.
Hawaii?
Debo. Debo. I'm gonna say rest in peace to one John Witherspoon, who to me really made this film as funny as it is. Right off the bat, when Craig's trying to get a bowl of cereal in the morning, and all the interiors were in fact filmed in here. Craig's room, the kitchen, eating up all the pig feet, all the hog maws, all the collard greens. I want pig feet. He's like, what are you doing with that cereal? We ain't got no milk. You better put some water on that shit. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. Tell your daddy to comb his hair. Like a bunch of spiders having a fight on his head or something. How about you, Smoke? What you got? You got nothing, man. Got nothing, man. Stanley left his window open. Let's go over there. Man, I'm on probation, man. I ain't doing that. You're gonna do it, or else you're gonna get knocked out too.
Look, fellas.
Over here where Stanley lived. What up, Stanley? Fuck you then, punk. I told you, gentlemen. Not gonna tell you again. Stay off my grass. All right, man? Cool. This is awesome. Yeah, we got Stanley's house here. And obviously, these were the windows over here that Debo and Smokey go in. Smokey goes in first, and Debo climbs in after. And they came back over here. Debo's bike that he keeps rolling on. They're just up here chilling, getting high. And then you'll hear the squeaking of the wheels as Debo comes up the street. Oh shit, Debo! Better view here now of Miss Parker's house over here. So when Bernie Mac pulls up, makes his way up to the front doorstep, said, hey, give me a little bit of that just for my cataract.
It's my shepherd. He know what I want. Excuse me, brother. Miss Parker!
Miss Parker watering her garden right here. Miss Parker watering her garden, and then Craig and Smokey are walking by. Damn, Miss Parker just don't know. She know what she doing. Hi, Miss Parker. Hi, boys. When we gonna fuck, Miss Parker? What's that? Nothing.
Huh? Nothing.
Shot of Tommy Lister Jr. here. Notice that beam right behind him. That was right here. This is actually the Knockout house. This is directly across the street.
They're fixing the bike
from the Friday house. Yeah, so he was fixing the bike, and they were rolling the dice and stuff, doing something here, and then his dad and Buddy pull up here. He's like, "Hey man, Pops is tripping. Wants me to get my bike back." He's like, "You know, it's both of us, but we'll keep it at my house." So looking at it, this is where Debo gives him the bike back and then knocks him out. Him and his dad pulled up here. This is the house. But when he actually knocks him out, Jesse's actually been studying this. Here's the knockout shot after being punched on his way to the ground. Do you see that pole to the left with the light?
I thought it was this one. It would be if the continuity in the movie was the same. He probably would have got knocked out here. You would see that pole, but there's no palm trees.
Right.
So it had to have been in front of Miss Parker's house.
Yeah. So it's funny. They definitely shot that in that driveway. However, clearly they used a different shot when he's flying through the air. Yeah, it's of this pole here. So they just backed it up a little bit. It's pretty interesting. And that is what we call movie magic. So there's the shot right there.
Telephone pole, palm trees.
And there you go, right there. So his foot was laying like right here. So you see that matchup one more time? After he gets knocked out, he's laying right here at the edge of the driveway. So the bike was right here. He's laying right here. I told you not to come down here messing with these folk. You want some, old man? No. Stanley's house, the Friday house. So they're over here still smoking, and then Miss Parker's husband comes home when Bernie Mac's still in there. So you see Tony Cox come out chasing Bernie Mac. Little Tony Cox comes ripping around the corner. Goddamn devil! It's right here in the middle of the street. He throws something at his car. Bernie Mac peels off that way. This is the one that keeps calling the house. You tell that girl to stop calling here. Who'd you go to the show with last night? I didn't go to the show last night. You was all hugged up with somebody.
You stupid motherfucker to get fired on your day off.
And they had like a weight bench set up over here where Ice Cube would, Craig would do his bench pressing right over here. It was right on this walkway. And if they use the same house for next Friday, this is where John Witherspoon came out and went, "Craig, I told that hard-headed boy to pick up that hose and cut that grass. Look at that grass. Stanley's grass looks good. Miss Johnson's grass look good. Look at my grass." No. "Craig, will you bring your ass? I'm gonna hit that morning traffic." Let you go right up to the house, especially if you pay the $20. Look at this jacket. It's a nice Friday jacket. Hey, kitty. It's okay. The Friday house. You can buy this nice jacket. It's awesome. Can't get enough of looking at this. A window that helps him out of. And Stanley comes home just as they're coming out of the window. "I told you, gentlemen, stay off my grass." He's just standing between these trees here. There's a hand on each tree. Hand on each tree.
Please stay off my freaking grass. Please.
This is Stanley's house here. Look at this. They've got some sort of like witch zombie right here. I almost thought it was a person. I thought it was Stanley. Look at these 3 palm trees that you see clear as day in many, many scenes in Friday. It's pretty cool. I told you, gentlemen, stay off my grass. Love what Stanley trips right there.
What? Could y'all stay off the grass, please?
I think the funniest scene that takes place here at Smokey's house with Chris Tucker is when he comes back having to take a crap, because he's over there and he goes, "Mr. Jones, can I use your bathroom?" He goes, "What you gonna do? Number 1, number 2. Number 2. Ain't dropping no stinking loads here." Why would he? He literally lives this far. Like the Friday house is right there and Smokey's house is right here. So he runs back here and you actually see him take a jump right at the door. "Mama, Mama! Chris Tucker's house. Smokey in Friday. And funny story is they didn't actually pay Chris Tucker for his work in Friday. He didn't get his paycheck, so he did not sign on to next Friday. However, there is a rumor that they may be doing yet another Friday and getting Chris Tucker back. I have my doubts, but that would be cool. Anyways, this was Chris Tucker, Smokey's house in the film.
Mom!
Over here is to the right of Smokey's house is where he was actually taking a crap. Just over here, and Ezel comes walking up the sidewalk. La 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 la. Hey, Smokey. Where I'm standing, it looks like you back there taking a shit.
You been eating corn, huh? Go get the hell out of my face!
Yeah. Hey, Smokey back here taking a shit. I wish I could just yell it at the top of my lungs, but I don't want to be too rude, even though everyone here is extremely nice. What a classic scene. I ain't gonna tell nobody else, no.
Hey! Smokey back here taking a shit! He's there!
Felicia's house. So. Felicia fucking Debo too? Shh. So Felicia and Debo were in there sleeping, and Smokey goes through the window to try to get the money and get his chain back. Debo's sleeping. There's like a big slush puppy or something that he's got there, and he like removes his like skid mark underwear with the straw of the big gulp, and he has to get out of there before he wakes up, and then Debo wakes up and he takes a sip. This was Felicia's house right there. It looks similar how it did in the film. Everything does. All these houses look just like they do in the film, and they're all on the same road here. Pretty awesome. It's Felicia's house. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. His mom's just looking at him. Get your ass up and cook. Clean it, do something. She gives him money for cigarettes. Oh, this ain't enough. Make it enough. Damn! So here we are at Beer Market, used in Friday, 1995. This is the only other spot that's not on that street from that film. So this is the convenience store that they used. And they pulled up right here. Smokey's car is backfiring. So you get a good view right here. A nice blue sky as they approach the convenience store. Oatmeal cream pies. I like the US ones better than the Canadian ones. Anyways, the aisles are set up a little bit differently, but this nonetheless is the convenience store. Ezel's trying to rip everybody off. Get your ass up, man. It ain't even wet over here.
You owe me $2.
Going to buy something, otherwise I would not just come in here and film. So if you do come to this location, convenience store from Friday, might as well buy something. Look, the floor is the exact same as it was in the film. Isn't that awesome? Come on, 25 cents in some envelopes. Buy me a bottle of liquor. It's my birthday. Is it your birthday? What day is it?
I'm suing y'all!
The spot where he faked the slip and fall. So the aisles were set up more like this. Now these ones were going this way, but the floor, everything's still the same. Pretty awesome. Friday, 1995. Here's where Smokey was standing, looking over, looking for a pack of papers, some smokes. Right here. Chris Tucker and Ice Cube standing here.
$1 in some envelope. Man, what the hell are you doing?
Noticing, of course, the house across the street that has the garage that they hit on top of during the drive-by. Right there. Everything still looks the same. And when it comes to these houses, it's awesome. What a great street to live on because of that film. Owner was telling me this is where they ran down during the drive-by. So when Big Worm was looking for his money, eventually he came rolling this way. They came out. They're like, I ain't scared of nothing. And they eventually saw car just parked here, slowly approaching. They knew what that meant, so they end up running this way. Head down that way. They come out and they notice a car sitting over there. So when the shots start firing, they run this way and they run down this direction and they get on top of that garage right there. And then you see a funny clip I'm about to show here from Smokey, played by Chris Tucker. Lets out that shriek. I can't even do it. That's Chris Tucker, man. Chris Tucker, legendary. They really should have paid him for this. Another shot of Craig's house here. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon, Tommy Lister Jr. I used to love his work in WWF as Zeus. Had lots of legendary matches with Hulk Hogan, so it's crazy to think that all these famous celebrities were right here. Stanley's house. Even these hugely grown palm trees now. These have gotten way taller since the filming, but they look the exact same down here. They're celebrities too. Bernie Mac pulled up here, rest in peace to him. And then we got Tony Cox. And just such a great film. Such a great film. I can't get enough of these three trees here. So awesome. Craig's house. Stanley's house. Drive-by garage at that house. Knockout scene from the bike. Miss Parker's house. Smokey's house. And Felicia's house. Pretty damn cool. This is a heck of a street. When the final climaxing scene of the film happens, the fight between Ice Cube and Debo takes place right over here. And pretty much ends up on this property. That's where Ice Cube hits him with a brick. Hits him with a brick, getting the upper hand in the fight. An equalizer, I'd say. I'd say it was an equalizer. Just got something else cool. Speaking of the climax of the film, which takes place over here, this is the actual brick that Craig hits Debo in the head with to gain the upper hand. This is the actual brick.
Yep.
How did you get that? How'd you procure that?
They left it. We just took it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you've lived here since the filming of the movie?
That's awesome.
Man, that's awesome.
The whole filming?
This is the brick right here.
That's so cool.
This is the brick. It's okay, I won't take the brick.
Dude, that's like the perfect, man.
That's wicked though.
The movie's never gonna get old.
Subscribe to this guy's YouTube channel.
Yes, it's at the Friday House, and our Instagram is Craig House Friday. Come and check us out. We open from Monday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Follow him on Instagram. Subscribe to his channel. I can't believe that brick is there. Wow. And I've touched it. Jesus. Mind. Oh, nothing cooler than that, actually seeing the actual brick that hit Debo. That is so cool. I assume maybe it was one of these bricks. That's pretty awesome. I love that fight. Gentlemen, stay off my grass. Please.
Who else wants some of D-ball? Well.
Whole cast is out here. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon, and Tommy Lister Jr. So cool. So cool that we got to see that brick. Friday, 1995.
That's my dog. Say that right, Mom.
Well, so they painted the house once. As you see, it was orange in the film. So it's blue now. Looks a little nicer. They said that his mom wanted to paint it because, see, orange gets kind of a dirtier color than blue. And they actually then painted it orange again for next Friday. And they painted it back.
We went like Ezel falls on the grass and he's like, man, get your punk ass up. That's Gary Gray. He's the director.
Oh, it ain't even wet over here.
Yeah, he went over here.
Okay, so the director lived in this house where with the knockout scene in the bike, as we were just informed. Gary Gray. Okay, that's awesome. This is wicked. It was nice to actually smoke a joint here. It's pretty cool. I don't usually do that, you know, in my episodes, but we're at the Friday house and was allowed, so I don't mind if I do. Beautiful palm trees. Cool property. I like how they don't change it. Friday, 1995.
Probably smoke bud too.
How you doing, brother Craig?
Please like, please subscribe. If you're new here, subscribe and let you know when a new episode goes up. Never know what you may be missing here. On the Mr. Thrasha show, we're in dangerous territory. Gotta be careful for drive-bys here. I would just hide behind these palm trees. Anyways, check out my filming locations playlist. It's growing. Oh my God, let's drive by. We're at the Friday house. Thanks a lot for sticking around if you made it to the end of the video, everybody. Love this film. Love this film. Debo's bike. Again, you can come here, get merch. Pay $20, get your pick on the porch. And they don't limit you to one. They hook you up pretty good, so. Great. I'm really tempted to buy a shirt or a hat. Like one of these would be really good up in Canada. Definitely. So thanks again, everybody. Take it in one last time. Friday house. All right, gonna go smoke one.
Say that shit yourself next time, cause I'm going to rehab.
At the end of the movie, I think actually the last scene you see in the movie would be Smokey in his bedroom. And he's talking to Big Worm and he goes, well, you can have your money. You sell that shit yourself next time. I'm going to rehab. Going to rehab. And he gets off the phone. He lights. He's laying on his back. Lights it up. I was just bullshitting. And you know this, man.